Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavec Movies. My name is John and this is going to be my competition entry to the channel Carlinio 9 run by Carl. Now I imagine that everybody knows Carl by now. If they're in extreme unlikely circumstances that you don't, I'm going to leave a link down to his channel down below. So I urge you to subscribe to Carl's channel. It's an absolutely brilliant channel. I have a great time in his videos. I've been a friend of him for my full year on YouTube. He's been a very supportive person on here. He's a great guy. He's so friendly and so engaging, so I can't speak highly enough about Carl. So this competition is going to mark Carl's 500 subscribers milestone. Now this is well deserved, obviously, and of course, as what it happens with most channels when they do a milestone competition, they are well past it, and Carl is massively past the 500 subscribers. He's well into 600 subscribers, which is no surprise at all. So before I answer Carl's two questions for this competition, I want to say to Carl that he asked me a while ago, can you tell me how many movies I have on the shelves? Now I went and counted them. Now since I counted them, I've probably got a few more, so I'm going to have to guess to the actual proper total. But when I did count them originally, which would have been maybe a month or two ago, and I can't believe I haven't told Carl what the answer is till this point. So the answer to Carl's question is 1,918. Now, since I've done that, answered that question and counted them all up, I've got a few more titles, so I think when my shelves are actually full now, and I think it's more towards the 2,000 mark. So I can see when my shelves are full, I've roughly got about 2,000, give or take, which I'm quite surprised at actually, because I thought it was more like 1,500. Now Carl has also asked as well, can people ask him a question about to him to answer in a separate video when he's going to answer some questions. So I'm going to say to Carl the same question. Carl, how many titles do you own in your collection? I'll be interested to find out actually. I don't know if you've answered this before, but I can't remember hearing how many titles you've got in your collection. So I'll be interested to hear that. So Carl, that's my question to you. How many titles do you own in your collection? So Carl asked two questions. First question was, which character would you like to be in a film and why? Well, I've chosen this one, and it's Dirty Harry / the man with no name. Basically, it's Clint Eastwood. Now, the reason why I'd like to do this, because I'd pick this character, or this type, like to say this person in this character, is that Clint Eastwood seems to be somebody who is just so cool, and he's got this effortless sort of way of dealing with people. He'll just he's straight talking. He doesn't pull no punches, and I would love to think that in a movie character I would be that type of, I mean obviously this is nowhere near like what I'm like, but I would like to think that I could have this this sort of side that would be in a movie. You know, I wouldn't like to play a sort of, you know, comedic role. I wouldn't like to play like a whatever role. It would be more like the sort of the strong arm in a movie, which is a complete juxtaposition to myself. But I think in a fantasy sort of land, it would be a great character to portray on screen. So that would be my answer to that question. So the second one's going to be a bit of a harder one to answer, and I had a bit of a long think about this one, and I'm going to go back to the days of way back. Now, a lot of times, and you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to show you photographic evidence of me when I was 17. A lot of people did think I used to look like this film star, or this character, this film star's character, and maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I don't think I look like him at all now, for the obvious lack of hair, but because this person still has hair and he's still alive. So way back in the day, people used to say I did look a bit like Sylvester Stallone. Now don't laugh. I know what you're thinking, but don't laugh, because I've got the photograph here, and actually don't laugh at this photograph. So this is me from 17. It'll give you a bit of an idea that I probably did look a bit like Sylvester Stallone. So there's your photograph. Make of it what you will. So thanks, Carl, for this strange question. But so that's my answer to that, if you can see that. I think, well, I don't think, but people used to say that I used to look a bit like Sylvester Stallone. And maybe when I was 17, I kind of half did. So thanks for setting this competition away, Carl. It's been quite fun to get these to think about these questions, and I wish you all the luck in the future. And also, please subscribe to Carl's channel, because he's got an amazing channel. Like I say, link down below. Go over and pay him a visit. Okay, so thanks very much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.